That's just like when you're a little kid and somebody's like, oh, don't be their friend because I'm not their friend. But that person doesn't have any reason to not be their friend. They don't know anything about that person. They just want you to only be their friend. And if that jeopardizes them from spending more time with you, they're going to tell you, don't like that person. But that person hasn't done anything at all. Kind of being weak, because if somebody can easily tell you to jump and you jump, oh, go do this to that person, that's weak. That's really weak. Like you're not standing for anything and you're falling for everything. Like there's no way that somebody should be able to tell you to just go do this and you're gonna go do it. That's a real dangerous situation to be in, and you really don't want to be in a love relationship with anybody when you have that type of weakness. So maybe God is protecting you by not providing you with a relationship right now. And the reason why I say that is because if you ever watch the show I Did It For My Man, those women are extremely weak women. These women encounter men who may be attractive, they may be a people pleaser to their partner, and this person may be serenaded with all the things that they've never had before, and that man is a criminal, and that man said, go do this for me, we're in this together, and you jump, okay, I'll do it, I'll do it, I love you so much. And then you look up and you're in jail in the interrogation room, and you're going to be serving life because you listened to whatever somebody told you to do. And I think that this is the type of grooming that they do for people like that. Like they tell you to go target an individual, you know nothing about them. Yes, they're building you to be a criminal yourself. That's just my opinion. But some of the signs that you're giving off are the reason why people are saying these things about you. You need to present yourself and your stories in a better way. Be more detailed. It's kind of like you're just kind of going around the circuit. Generally speaking, like, oh yeah, I'm targeted. I went outside and somebody was out there. I went outside and somebody honked. I went to the grocery store and somebody got in front of me when I was walking. Like, I know that was a perp. I was doing a carpool and the driver didn't even look at me when I got in the car. Like, okay, that's like kind of general to me. Like, I need more examples. And sometimes it feels like people are waiting for other people to give them examples, and they're listening to what people are saying, and then but you can tell the difference. Just like God said he knows his people. So no matter what you're going through, God knows if you're his child. 99.9% of the time, people can identify and get a feel for the people who are actually going through the exact same things or that they're going through, or, be able to say, yeah, I think that person is telling the truth. So then the last thing that I wrote is you're encouraging negativity, because if you're a fake perp and you're actually gang stalking people and talking about them, you're the one mocking them. You're playing out everything that they're doing every day on your videos. You're mocking people. You're gang stalking people. So you're creating a vicious cycle, and it's on purpose. You're doing it on purpose because you need content. You're doing it on purpose because you were paid to do it. You're in a bad situation. You're doing what the perps do. You're on that side as well. You're looking for a reaction out of them. So then you can come back and be that targeted individual that you say that you are. You're fueling your fire for your fake perp conversation. So, if this isn't right, not on point, then prove yourself. Make yourself approved. But I'm looking at what I'm seeing, and yes, I'm seeing people on here, especially specifically a certain person. Yes, I've been watching because I'm interested in people who are going through the same thing. And if you're going to post like every day, then I'm interested to see what you're talking about. You're showing everybody your daily life. Some of those people are, I'm saying some because I don't want to, just give it all. So it's not necessarily, actually it is some people, because it is more than one person. And they are working together. It's like if they're not doing it from their house and surveillancing them, then they have to move. If you start getting on the internet, then they have to get on the internet too. Maybe at first it was the systems and surveillances that they had planted in your house. That's not going to suffice as good, because now you have moved onto the internet, and now they must move onto the internet too. So now you're perping people on the internet, and it is the worst form of stalking, because it's just wonderful access that you have, and you are coming to these people like you're victims of gang stalking, yet you are sitting there every day making videos mocking exactly what those people are doing in their own private life and in their own home, and you're sitting there acting like you are so innocent. But the thing is, a meal isn't a meal for you. A meal is you mocking somebody else's meal, what they did, what they ate. All of your moves are calculated. They're not even natural. That's just annoying. I'm glad that people are noticing these type of things. I don't know how many people you're actually doing this to, but if I have a topic and I'm talking about, oh, I need to go get some scissors tomorrow because I'm going to be working on something that requires that I have scissors. And then the next day you post a video before I post anything, or I never post anything mentioning any scissors. You say, oh, I have a string on my clothes. I had a string on my clothes, so I had to go get me some scissors, and I had to cut the string. So I took care of that, and everything's good now. I mean, little things like that just aren't really that obvious to other people unless you're watching. So no, I'm not here to pick on anybody. I'm not here to do anything like that. If you're doing something wrong, it's going to be pointed out. You're really not that upset. You're not really that upset about it, because that's how you're making your videos. Is you're perping people, and if you get fueled up, if you get mad, if you get angry, you should, because you're getting frustrated that now you're actually getting called out. And that's fine, because, it's a full circle. It helps you create content. It helps other people create content. But let's just, not be unrealistic here. If you're annoying somebody else and you're playing games, mental games, and you're saying you're getting mentally abused, and you don't think that you should be annoyed when somebody tells the truth about what you're doing, then you're kind of insane. And you're manipulative. Like I said, you're bullying. You're being a bully. So it makes people think, well, how long have you been a bully to people? And then it makes it look like that whatever other people are saying about you is true. And there are people like that. There are people who live off of misery. They live off of playing a pity character. Now I see how real that is. Like, I've seen it maybe once or twice in my life, but I didn't know how real it is. Like, these people are really like lazy people that literally just, there's nothing you can do to help. They ask for help, you give out your help. They don't even want people to see that you tried to help them. They're gonna erase that real quick. They don't want people to see that you gave them good advice. But if you give them a compliment, they'll keep that on there. Black women are out here helping other women. Some of these women are actually just hiding the fact that people are helping them. Or, like I said, it's just one whole big setup. And in the setup, those people who are commenting on you sometimes are there to reveal who you really are. Because it's like, oh yeah, now I'm going to leave a comment. Let me see if she keeps my comment. Yeah, you don't really want to get down to business and to really build yourself up. You already have a preconception, and it's not the way that any normal business-minded person would actually think that it is. So don't sit here and pretend that everybody is talking about you. Don't sit here and pretend that nobody wants to help you, because you're erasing those comments when people are giving you real advice and real resources to help you. almost seem like you're trying to draw people into negative things. Oh, somebody mentioned this, but I'm not going to do that. Like, that was negative. Like, are you promoting that? Are you advertising that? Because when people mention the positive thing, you don't mention that once. Yeah. That's a tactic that's used. So like I don't really know who you are, but I just know that it sounds like a bunch of baloney coming out of your mouth. But I'm gonna stay tuned to listen to the baloney. I'm gonna stay tuned to listen to the baloney. I really am. Because there might be something that you say that is just so off the wall that I need to correct it. Me and the other people who are truly being gang stalked. And people need to know about people like you. So I'm glad you're coming to the forefront and showing your face and showing who you are, showing your characteristics, because your profile is of the type of person that, that does this fake prepping. I don't understand what fake perping is really. Like, what do you mean? Fake perping doesn't even make sense, to be honest, and I hope I never say that word again, because it's like you can't be a fake perpetrator. You're either a perpetrator or you're not. What is a fake perpetrator? I'm pretending to do something wrong but I'm not. There's no such thing. Not really. No, you are either a perp or you are a targeted individual. You are a fake targeted individual. And that's another thing, mixing up these terms and mixing up these words where people can't even keep up because it doesn't even make sense. Now people are out here saying fake perps. Like, what? What the heck is a fake perp? A fake perpetrator? No, what you mean is a fake, an imposter. Like, basically, they're targeting individuals. So to me, that kind of X's itself out. That doesn't really count. Like, it's basically irrelevant to me what you're saying, besides that you're making yourself a part of some made-up study now to people who are actually targeted individuals. Now we're going to watch you and see how people like you act. So anyway, I've said enough. I mean everything that I said. If I change my mind, then I will come back with another video clarifying the changes that I have made. Thank you guys for watching, and may you have a beautiful rest of the Valentine's Day.